that you will never daggone meet or see or know, the world will be better on our side. And then if you got to make your content off of someone else, that ain't content. Content need to be what's going on in the universe, what's going on around us. Nobody cares about what's going on in somebody's house. Let God deal with them people. Yeah, you know the thing is, it be so many I'm so godly people, but at the same time, he ain't involved with none of this confusion that's going on in nobody's platforms. God ain't a part of none of that. Y'all on demon time. Y'all worried about the wrong thing when we need to be worried about how to get some money. Everybody out here on this continent is dang no broke. Everybody else done got their money but us. And we sitting up here arguing and worried about what's going on in somebody else's house, with somebody else's kids, somebody else's animals, calling DHR on folks, calling the animal control on people. Like, stay out of folks' house. This why I don't let nobody be all up in mine. I let you get what you get out mine, but you will not be all up in mine trying to figure it out. What she doing? Who she got in there? No, it's none of your business. When you start letting people up in your daggone house, they all up in it. I'm talking about all up in it. But your content should not be someone else's daggone house, animals, children. You should be talking about something that means a hell of beans out here, like us daggone coming together and trying to do something other than tear each other down on these platforms. It don't look good for a king and a queen to be out here worried about whose relationship is doing this, who's doing this over here, who's doing that over there. It's none of your business. It's just none of your business. What you need to be making some content of is us being treated like daggone we used to be back in our ancestors' days. We need our rep, baby. That's what we need to be talking about, but ain't nobody talking about that. Everybody talking about each other and what they got going on in their houses, what they got going on with their kids, what they got going on with their dogs. It's none of our business. What is our business is putting the word out. Stop being sloppy and messy like sloppy Joe sandwiches out here about somebody else's business. Your content is shit if it's got to be about somebody else on a regular basis. Just blah, blah, blah. Just blah, blah, blah. Got people naming him out there, blah, blah, blah. Yes, all y'all, and in your content is getting boring when you are continuing to talk about that one person for the rest of your content. Like, come on, you don't have any content. Your content is trash. Period. If you are out here talking about a sister or a brother tearing them down, your content is trash. Period. Let's talk about some real deal stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying? All this unnecessary stuff that y'all putting out here in these YouTube streets and these Facebook streets, it don't even meal a hit of beans. Ain't nobody getting paid. You're daggone, if you did sell your soul for a few views and likes, that's a sad case. It's a sad case. So no wonder you have to be out here daggone wasting your day, daggone trying to get your views up and your likes up. Because you know what I'm saying? You have to daggone make that quota. So you're going to use your content off of a queen or a king to make your content just go whatever. And it's just really distasteful after a while. If you just sit and listen to some of y'all, it's just very distasteful to daggone listen to some of y'all just bash someone instead of praying. Prayer is the key to everything. Don't tear someone down. Pray for them. Prayer. We are in the business of saving souls, not daggone sending people to hell. Pray for y'all. I'm praying for all you content creators that are out here bashing one another. Yeah, Big Mama gonna pray for all of y'all. All of y'all out here talking about voodoo and I wish somebody had daggone dead. Ain't nobody gonna die anyways. They just out of their spirit. They're just in the spirit boo-boo. since you know so much. They in the spirit. They ain't gone. But y'all doing too much bashing one another instead of trying to daggone come together and daggone fight the real war. That's on us. Ooh, I don't understand them. I don't understand them. Very distasteful, guys. Very distasteful. Your content is on someone else. Let me tell you, it's garbage. If your content is tearing someone down on this internet instead of trying to pray for them and save their souls and stop talking about each other. Start praying for each other. How about that? Some of y'all definitely is on demon time when you should be on war time. You hear me? Y'all hit that like button. It don't cost a thing to hit that like button. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share if you like. This is some content that you need to share and put it in your groups. People need to come together and love on each other and stop tearing each other down. How about that? Make amends with people and leave it alone. Don't be going in rooms, this bunch of chaos and arguing and stuff. Your spirit ain't that. These folks gonna talk about you and whoever else. They talked about Jesus. They talk about God. Just know when your content is created, it better be meaning something. Like ain't nobody talking about getting together to try to help them little kids. That 6 kids that lost their mama. Y'all out here worried about who's doing what in their houses. Some kids done lost their mama, y'all. 6 babies. But ain't nobody talking about that. And how you can go get a GoFundMe and somebody help you to be able to send that money over to where them babies need some help. They don't got no mama no more. But ain't nobody talking about that. Or the little boy that lost his life with his daddy daggone going on live, telling everybody that he was going to do that to his child. Nobody ain't talking about that. Y'all out here talking about everything that don't make no hill of beans. Nobody ain't talking about the crime of the century that took place in 2019. Nobody ain't talking about that. Everybody out here trying to tear each other down instead of trying to ask God, what's next? What's next on your agenda for your children, God? Because we already know what's on the agenda for the other daggone, the devil's people. Nothing good. Nothing. Y'all ain't got no hearts. Your hearts is too daggone cold, callous, disrespectful, don't care about each other. And we all brothers and sisters. But y'all don't see that. Y'all too busy out here talking about who bald-headed, who ain't got no teeth, who this, who that. What you got? How pretty are you? Look in your mirror and see how pretty you are. Because if you're talking about somebody else, you're not so pretty, Miss Thing. Look in the mirror before you talk about another person and what they got going on or what their flaws is. Period. You gotta look in your mirror because some of y'all think that you're pretty, but your heart is so callous and cold to sit up and talk about another person's whole situation instead of praying for them. God had to open me up and say, your platform is not supposed to be dogging nobody. Your platform is to daggone bring people together, to let them see what and how ugly they really are inside. The outside don't matter if your inside is tore up in a daggone wrecking ball. Period, point blank. Some of y'all ain't got the heart the Lord gave you. At all. Tearing down each other. Instead of trying to come together to fight the war, the agenda, this on us. But nobody wants to daggone listen to that. Y'all want to keep running to junk and running and tainting your insides with people that is tainting you. They're tainting you. Ain't nothing clean about them people that's sitting here daggone feeding you drama about somebody else. When babies is dying at the eyes of you on live, at the hands of a father, or a father that kills a mother of 6 that he laid in the bed with and told her he loved her every day. But ain't nobody talking about that. Y'all want to get out here and tear each other down. Spewing death out your mouth. Wishing death on each other and stuff. Oh, God hear everything y'all doing. He see everything that done happen. Some of y'all don't believe. But he about to make a believer out of some of y'all here in a few months. The big exposure is about to come out. The world's mouth is going to drop. But nobody ain't worried about that. Everybody forgot about 2019. That's the world stood still. And God gonna make the world stand still again. Just watch and see. Just watch and see. Because he ain't got your eyes yet. He ain't got your eyes, he ain't got your ears, he ain't got your attention. But he gonna get your attention in October. Watching. The great big exposure. I just want to say that. If your content is built off of talking and tearing another queen or king down, your content ain't shit. And I said what I fucking said. Period. Sorry, but not sorry.